One debate that's never ending: animal or plant protein, which is better? Today, we're diving into this battle. Stick around and let's break it all down together. Let's kick things off with, how much protein do you actually get per bite? If you're looking for high protein in smaller portions, animal sources are a better choice. For example, 100 grams of chicken breast packs around 31 grams of protein, while 100 grams of boiled lentils gives you around 9 grams of protein. Next is one of the most crucial metrics: amino acid profile, the building blocks of protein. Animal proteins like chicken, beef, and eggs are known as complete proteins because they contain all 9 essential amino acids the body can't make on its own in the right proportions. That's why they're often seen as the gold standard. In contrast, plant proteins like beans, lentils, and quinoa can be incomplete, meaning they might lack 1 or 2 essential amino acids, but there are some exceptions. But don't worry. By mixing different plant proteins, like rice and beans, you can easily get all the amino acids you need. Moving on, we check the protein quality. Animal proteins generally score higher on protein quality measuring scales due to their complete amino acid profiles and higher digestibility compared to most plant proteins. For example, eggs and milk score a perfect 1.0 on the PDCAAS scale, while most plant proteins fall a bit lower. Bioavailability is another key factor. This is how well your body absorbs the protein. Animal proteins are typically more bioavailable than plant proteins. This means your body can utilize animal protein more efficiently for muscle repair and growth. Plant proteins, though nutritious, often come with anti-nutrients like phytic acid, which can block absorption of certain minerals. Here's a big one for those with sensitivities: allergenicity. Animal proteins like dairy and eggs can be major allergens for some people. On the flip side, plant proteins like soy and peanuts are also common allergens. So, if you've got allergies, you'll need to tread carefully with either option. Looking for fiber? Animal proteins don't offer any. One significant advantage of plant proteins is their fiber content. Foods like beans and lentils not only provide protein but also contribute dietary fiber, promoting digestive health. Next up, nutritional cofactors, the vitamins and minerals you get alongside the protein. Animal proteins are rich in B vitamins, iron, and zinc, and they come in a form that's easier for your body to absorb. Plant proteins provide vitamins and minerals too, but the iron from plants, for instance, is less bioavailable. Now, let's dive into saturated fat and cholesterol, two key concerns for heart health. Certain animal proteins, especially red meat and full-fat dairy, are higher in saturated fat, which can raise bad cholesterol and increase the risk of heart disease. Plant proteins, on the other hand, often contain healthy unsaturated fats, which can lower LDL cholesterol and support heart health. Next, let's talk digestion and satiety. Animal proteins are usually easier to break down. They are often more satiating due to their density and fat content, which may help control appetite better than many plant-based options. Plant proteins, thanks to their fiber content, can slow digestion, keeping you fuller for longer, meaning plant proteins might help curb those midday snack cravings. What about how much processing each one requires? Well, it really depends on the form you are consuming. Animal proteins like fresh fish or chicken often require less processing, though processed meats like sausages can have added salt and preservatives. Same for plant proteins. Plant-based protein powders or meat alternatives like tofu and seitan go through more processing to enhance texture and flavor. Let's head on to versatility in cooking. Both types have their advantages. Animal proteins deliver rich flavors and textures ideal for grilling, baking, and frying. In contrast, plant proteins such as tofu, legumes, grains, nuts, and seeds are versatile, fitting into dishes from salads to hearty meals. Next, we talk about shelf life and storage requirements. Plant proteins tend to have the upper hand. Lentils, beans, and grains can be stored for months. Animal products typically have shorter shelf lives due to spoilage risks unless preserved properly, example, freezing. Now, onto a touchy topic, hormones and contaminants. Some animal products, particularly non-organic ones, may contain added hormones and antibiotics. On the plant side, there's less concern here, although certain pesticide could be an issue with non-organic crops. Next, let's discuss cost, availability and accessibility. Animal proteins, especially high-quality meats and seafood, can be pricey. Plant proteins like beans and lentils are generally cheaper and more accessible, making them a budget-friendly choice. Moving on, we have the environmental impact. This is a big one. Animal agriculture contributes significantly to greenhouse gas emissions, uses more water, and requires more land compared to plant farming. Plant-based proteins like legumes and grains have a much lower carbon footprint, making them a more sustainable option for the planet. And, lastly, we can't forget ethical considerations. Many people choose plant proteins to avoid contributing to animal farming, which can involve animal suffering, while others argue that responsible, humane farming practices can make a difference. So, which one is better, animal or plant protein? Well, look into your goals and preferences. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.